Hi everyone, Rachel Flint here. I have not done a video update for almost a week. It has been crazy town around here. We are launching Battle Body this week, which is my new 8-week program that launches on Friday, September 2nd. And so marketing that and getting it ready to go while homeschooling my children and trying to get to the gym and surviving everyday life has been crazy town. So anyway, but I'm going to give you a full update right now and hopefully try to get another blog done in a day or two. So here's where we're at for now. Still doing pizza every day, still having full serving of M&Ms every day, and y'all, not even tired of it. I might just continue. I might continue for 8 weeks or just make it a permanent thing. I don't know. But it's been really cool to see the response. I've gotten some really hateful messages on social media. This freaks people out. If they are not familiar with flexible dieting and don't know all the nuances and ins and outs, they think I'm lying to people, or they think I am just taking a little teeny tiny bite of pizza and having 1 or 2 M&Ms and or that I'm just telling you that I'm doing it and I'm really not. But let me tell y'all right now, I love me some pizza. And if I say I'm going to eat it, I'm going to eat it. And the time of day varies. Sometimes it's nighttime, sometimes it's dinner, sometimes it's first thing in the morning. Cold pizza is awesome. And I'm still having it. Same thing with the M&Ms. It just depends. When I want them, I dig them out and have them. I don't think that if you're not competing, I don't think meal timing really matters. I don't think how many meals in the day matters. So I usually have 6 meals, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 6. But it just depends. Sometimes if I take a nap in the afternoon, I don't have something in the afternoon. And so I just don't stress about it. If I'm hungry, I eat. If I'm not hungry, I wait until I am. And it's just not a big deal. I did have a moment on Sunday where I thought about dropping the M&Ms because, I've made a big deal about the pizza. It's 42daysofpizza.com. But the sugar, so here's the thing, is you can make it fit in your macros and it's fine, but sugar drains me, y'all. It is worse than a hangover as far as the tiredness factor. And so I tried to not have that at night because when I wake up the next morning, I am so lethargic. So those I usually end up having a little bit earlier in the day. And but I toyed with the thought of dropping it, but I thought, no, I already committed to this. I already told everybody that's what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to stick it out. I did tweak my macros. If you don't know about flexible dieting, I just recorded a video. It just says, what is flexible dieting and how do I do it? So if you look on my channel, you'll see that. And you can watch that to learn a little more about flexible dieting if you don't really know much about it. But so as you go, you have to change things up to get your body to continue to respond. And so I started off at 1650 for my calorie intake, and my macro split was 30% protein and then 35% each of carbs and fats. And so on Sunday, I switched that up a little bit. I dropped my calories just by 50, not very much, so I'm still at 1600 calories. And I increased my fats by 5% and reduced my carbs by 5%, I believe. I should probably know that since I'm telling you about it. But here's the thing is, if you really want to see what exactly I'm eating, you can follow me on MyFitnessPal. My username on there is Fit Like Flint, just like it is everywhere else. You have to request access, but then you can see exactly what I eat. Y'all are going to be so disappointed. It is the least creative things ever. It's like rice cakes and chicken and coffee with full fat creamer, pizza and M&Ms and protein shakes, and that's like, it's not creative at all. Vegetables, but I don't even do that great with vegetables. So just that's just how it is. So anyway, but everything is going really well. That small tiny tweak in my macros, I looked less puffy, and the scale is moving again, which y'all know I don't care too much about the scale because it bounces all over the place. But this morning I was 140.0, so 140 even, which is the first time since like last November that I've been down this low. So things are progressing. I look tighter, I feel stronger. I'm going to go get my body fat tested again tomorrow and see if I've made any progress there. Not too concerned about it because I go more by pictures. I don't even measure because measurements can throw you off too, because if you're gaining muscle and losing fat, your measurements might not really change. So I really go by what the camera says, and I do need to do more progress photos. If you follow me on Snapchat, which is Fit Like Flint, is my username there, I am posting every single day, day one versus whatever the current day is. I started doing that on all my social media, but it really clogs things up, and it just doesn't look very nice on Instagram when you just see all these very similar pictures of me side by side. So I did away with that, but I am still posting them every day on Snapchat since it goes away in 24 hours. Who cares? So if you'd like to see the progression of what I'm doing, check it out there. And but otherwise everything is going really well. My energy levels have been fantastic. As long as I avoid the sugars late at night, I wake up feeling good in the morning, and still enjoying the pizza, so no issues there. My clothes are fitting well. I don't feel like I'm retaining water. I'm still trying to get in a half gallon every day of pure water, plus whatever I have in my, in my pre-workout or my BCAAs or whatever. But it's a challenge. I have to be really intentional about my water intake and about my supplements, because if I'm not intentional about it, it just does not happen. My mind is all over the place, and that's just not something that's a really high priority when it comes to am I going to handle business or am I going to drink water? Well, business wins. So that's just the reality of it. So I keep it out where I can see it, fill it up in the morning, and it has to be empty by bedtime. So anyway, so that's my update over the last week or so. Macro, small macro tweak. Weight's coming down a little bit. I really don't expect it to drop even more than another 2 pounds, maybe 3 pounds over the next 3 or 4 weeks. So I like the small changes. I think it shows you that I'm not doing anything drastic. I'm not in this to show you that you can have these incredible, I'm not going to be stepping on a bodybuilding stage 4 weeks from now, because that would change things a little bit. But I do want to show you that you can fit these treats in every day if you want to, and it's totally doable. It just is a matter of you taking the time to learn about flexible dieting and deciding that you're going to do it. You just have to decide. That's pretty much it. Okay, there's my update. Thanks for joining me. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, if you've watched the first several vlogs and missed some information, or just have any questions, shoot me an email at rachel@fitlikeflint.com. That's RACHEL @fitlikeflint.com. Or you can find me on Snapchat, Instagram, or Facebook, Fit Like Flint across the board. Send me your questions. I'm happy to answer them, and I'm eager to share more of this with you as we go. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.